Changes from the team that laboured to a late win against the stubborn Chippa United midweek. Aubrey Madiba was dismissed in that one and he sits out through suspension. Meanwhile, Tapoho Mokoena and Neo Maema on start, as does Fiso Ngobeni, appearing for the first time since December last year prior to his loan spell at SuperSport United. Let's look at Arrows, a couple of changes in the centre. So it will be the Knox man, it just won't come down for the Zimbabwean.
Yeah, it didn't dip in time. You can tell that with this technique that is used.
And yet to get off the mark for this season is Knox Motizwa, as Divine Lunga doesn't get this away. Mudao and Yende, the referee, has spotted a handball. Away to Skukuni United.
That is a good call from the referee.
Yeah, with the Kulise. Charlie Mbule. This is Swane, caressed into the path of Mudao, and Shalulile arriving, thwarted at the near post by Kumete. In games, which is very impressive.
That's the area ball that Mudao played. You could see also it took a bounce just in front of him, but Kumete there being unable as well to hold on to the ball. Look at that bounce that it took. But Shalulile as well, you know, running into that first post.
Took a ball down the flank, cut back, and lined up. Straight around Williams.
Play, passage of play from Golden Arrows. Good ball they played by Sibiya. And Ndwande with his wicker foot, but what he did there was just to try and hit the target. And with Ron Williams, an easy pick. But also there was so much space for him to be able to take precise in order for them to be able to try and cause problem for Mamelodi Sundowns.
Progress down the flank. Ngubeni lifts it in just over the head of Peter Shalulile. Now Mudao retrieves it. Mbule harried by Lunga, but gets away from him. Tembazwane, and just touched wide by Peter Shalulile, who didn't have much of a sight of goal.
Mbule doing very well to protect the ball. Tembazwane, as he thought that the ball was going to go out. Look at Shalulile making sure that he gets in front of Zuke, gets that touch.
He knew he didn't have much of an angle to work with, just trying to open his Allende assessing his options. Gomedes flapped at that, mercifully for the Arrows beyond him.
I think the ball there was overhit. If there was a better communication, you would have realized as well there was no Mamelodi Sundowns at the back, but as a goalkeeper you want to be safe. He did touch the ball.
At fingertips.
Yeah.
Put down space. Swane can't get the better of Pulemori. Once again, Arrows insist on playing out from the back, and Mudao with another opportunity to launch it. Allende now wide.
Zone that they want to bypass from Mamelodi Sundowns. You know, good ball there played from Mudao. Allende there, I thought he was going to put it on his left and try to hit it on his left, and then he's trying to bring it to his right. I think that's where he made the angle a little bit more awkward for himself. But Golden Arrows as well, you need to understand when there's too many numbers in front of you. Andile Jali controlling that midfield, having so much time and space, be able to pinpoint Shalulile, but good defense there from Zule.
To Allende, Peter Shalulile. It's being tracked here by Nklani. Shalulile gets away from him. Foul by Gumede. Surely a penalty. And it will be.
Great strength there. Look at the strength that he has there. There he goes. Clear penalty. Look at the referee. Right position, be able to spot. But the strength that he used for Ngagi, not to be able to intercept the ball or just to try and poke it out of position, but
unlucky to see that come off his knee and back into the path of Shalulile.
Yeah.
And Namibian showed great feet to coax Gumede into fouling him, basically.
And we remember as well that last season, the difficult for a goalkeeper to move. There, Ngagi, being unfortunate, being the one that actually put the ball in the path of Peter Shalulile. Peter being smart as well, making sure that the goalkeeper doesn't get near the ball. And we've seen this season as well, he's starting to take penalties.
Well, he stepped up against Kaizer Chiefs to score from the spot, one half of his brace against the Glamour Boys, and here he readies himself as he looks to make it half a dozen for the season. Peter Shadowline, easy as you like. Well, he blew everyone out of the water in a past term in front of goal, and he's looking to set once again an unassailable mark.
Unfortunately for Golden Arrows, that I think defensively they've been solid until to this point. You look at the clock there, look at the time they're conceding as well. But great penalty there from Peter Shadowline.
Well, once again,
very clever penalty. Of course, Gumede went to the right direction, but there's power behind the ball.
He's leaving the rest of the league strikers in his dust. 6 goals for the season. And now in behind for Shadowline, who's onside. He left the ball behind, still Shadowline setting it up for Zwane.
For Mbule. Look at Shadowline breaking that offside line, getting in between the two defenders. It's very difficult to defend that because you, as defenders, you're watching the ball. Zwane there, defenders as well. Lunga making it difficult for Zwane to try and hit the target. Speed, because Mamelodi Sundowns players were not enough defensively, and those are the counter-attacks they're supposed to at least try and finish their attack.
Here's Modi. Modi's ball in, and it's gone all the way in. His rich vein of scoring form continues. Well, if indeed there was no touch, that's then 3 in 3.
Keeper to be able to do something about it. There's 2v1, be able to turn them. Look at that ball. And also with the bodies in front of him, I think Ndwandwe also disturbed him. And I think that's a great goal for Golden Arrows. Back the game now, it's equalized. No touch at all.
No touch. The goal belongs to Pule Modi, who's now just one shy of last season's tally, and we're still very early into this campaign.
I think that run.
Knox Mutizwa delivers in with pace. Ronwen Williams hasn't made a clean connection. It's a lovely little touch from him, but gobbled up by Williams.
Yeah, not convinced because you're defending so deep. That first forward pass needs to be hold on at least 2 seconds, and then you can reform and be able to form your attack. And that's where Golden Arrows are struggling to do now in the second half.
Madao has it again. His last decision from the flank was brilliant. This time he's played in. Zwane cuts it back. Oh! And it's gone in. The Montville Golden Arrows can't deal with the Mamelodi Sundowns pressure. Zwane got in behind. And when the ball was played back into a danger area, there was pandemonium in the 18-yard area. Sundowns lead restored.
Indeed, pandemonium in that display again. With Zwane playing and be able also to move. Nobody follows him. The late there with Lunga there. Look at inside the box. So many numbers of Golden Arrows being unable to clear the lines. Unfortunately, for Ndlovu there to be able to, and with his weaker foot as well, as a right footer, can see desperate clearing inside the ball.
Desperately unlucky for Ndlovu. Kulisa Modao, twice in succession, has made 2 good decisions on the flank. A little earlier with that low ball in that was not utilized properly by Allende, and then when he finds himself in an advanced position, again just caressed into the path of Zwane. Allende
going to probably take a risk then try and play and try and have a shot at goal, but a very dangerous ball there from Savetra. Try and play across where the pressing trap was made for them, was actually for him to be able to try and, they're waiting for him to try and play that ball so that they can intercept the ball. And Golden Arrows, they couldn't use that opportunity. You can see the disappointment from the bench.
Mayema Dinked over the top. Brilliant ball from Mayema. And Gumedes off his line to rescue the situation.
Clever. There it is again. Look at the run from Timbazwane and the brilliant ball they played by Mayema. But Gumede able to read the situation very early because you could see that Timbazwane allowed the ball to bounce. As soon as it bounced, that's where Gumede was.